Okay, let's move on to St. Paul. Guy who's off to a hot start. I wonder who that could be. What you got, Jeremy?
So, if you recall, a couple months ago, I misread a question and thought I was being asked what non-top 30 prospect could make a difference for the Twins,
Oh God.
and I went with Carson McCusker. And that wasn't actually the question, but it was the answer to my made-up question. And
An
he,
opportunity for you to be smug. How annoying.
well, yeah. So I had to. I feel like you left that one. I feel like you put that one on the tee for me. Um, in 29 games, has 9 home runs, 7 doubles. Uh, he does strike out way more than I'm comfortable with and walks way less than I'm comfortable with.
Mhm.
35 strikeouts, 9 walks in 29 games. Has an OPS of 1065, is slugging 667. Gets on base still about 40% of the time at AAA, which is impressive.
Yeah.
Uh, and has a batting average of 333 and hits the ever living snot out of the ball,
Yeah, he does, dude.
which is super fun. And I think if needed, could be a right-handed bat in the mix for the Twins. I do think that's a real thing. He's 6'8", he's 250, he's almost 27. There are questions, there are holes, there are problems. Uh, but one of the biggest problems is when that ball is coming at you at that um, rate and you're in the outfield, you need to protect yourself.
Dude, max EV of 114.7. I mean, that is
Mhm.
easily plus in-game power, if not a little bit more. Hard hit rate of 60%. And then coming back to that trend that we noted from some of these guys and their improvements, if I can find it. Um, swing rate, swing percentage in AA in 2024, which is where he spent most of his season, 47%. Swing percentage so far in AAA in 2025 is 39.6%. So dialing back the aggressiveness, hunting, getting pitches that you want to hit. He has been unbelievably fun. Get them at a first baseman.
Exactly, hasn't taken a single rep there.
So let's play this out for a second. Do you not think it makes sense? Okay, so Ty France, I think it's been solid, right? Like he's performed well. He's
Better than
been
expected.
better than expected, decent with the bat, at least passable defensively, solid average, whatever. If we're thinking about first base beyond this year, and maybe they're just going to go, you know, veteran free agent to veteran free agent, why not give 6'8", lighthouse sized target, who's also a right-handed hitter, Carson McCusker, some reps at third base at St. Paul? Who is that hurting? I'm trying to understand what is the logic of not doing that, I guess. Because if you're going to say that he's not a good defensive outfielder, that's fine.
Right.
The Twins are just fine in the outfield between Wallner and Buxton, and some of their really high end prospects are going to fit in there at some point. That's fine, but surely McCusker makes a little more sense at first base. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, unless someone is seeing him try this and it's
Sure.
just obviously not the right fit, and that could be right 6'8", like this is, but it's reflexes, it's movement, it's a lot
Yep.
of stuff that maybe at this point in time at 27, almost 27, you're not teaching an old dog new tricks.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's obvious that with the dimensions that he brings
Mm-hmm.
and the profile that he has, it would just make sense. And I feel like there must be an obvious reason that we just don't know about, and
Yep.
that would be it. But yeah, I do like the idea. I I I gotta think, unless I'm missing somebody, he's got to be the next in line or close to the next in line if there's a need in the outfield, right?
It's got to be close. Got to be close, especially given that Austin Martin just went down with a re-aggravation of the hamstring. Per
Right.
Theo, believe Theo broke that news, and posted video from friend Tom Froming.